Today we're making cheese in the style of ancient biblical peoples, simple, nourishing, and made with just a few natural ingredients. Start with 1 gallon of whole milk, raw or minimally processed, just like it would have been in ancient times. This is the first step, bringing the milk into a large pot with a heavy bottom, the foundation of our simple, wholesome cheese. Now we place the pot over low heat and begin warming the milk, a slow and steady process just like our ancient ancestors would have done. Heat the milk slowly to about 180 UF, as this is where the transformation begins, just like in biblical times. This step is crucial. Too much heat and we risk burning it, too little and the curds won't form properly. Stirring occasionally is key. This keeps the milk from scorching and ensures even heating throughout. This slow, steady motion mimics the methods used by ancient shepherds who made cheese in the biblical era. Every movement is intentional, just like those who first discovered this simple, nourishing food long ago. Now that the milk is at the right temperature, we take it off the heat. This is the moment the curds start forming. This step is crucial. Removing it from the heat allows the curdling process to begin naturally, just as it would have in ancient times. At this point, the milk is on its way to becoming curds, a simple transformation that has nourished people for centuries. Now we add the vinegar. This is what starts the curdling process, just as it would have been done by ancient shepherds. You can see the curds forming right before your eyes, a simple, natural process that has been used for centuries. Stirring helps the curds develop properly. It's an important step in creating a smooth, flavorful cheese. Now we let it rest. This gives the curds time to fully form and separate from the whey, just as ancient methods would have done. You can see how the curds are becoming more distinct because this is a crucial step in creating a rich, flavorful cheese. Letting it sit undisturbed allows the curds to firm up naturally, a simple process that has been trusted for generations. Now we prepare to strain the curds. This step helps separate the solid cheese from the remaining whey. The cheesecloth allows the whey to drain while keeping the curds intact, a simple but essential part of the process. This setup mirrors ancient methods where people use natural materials to strain and shape their cheese. Now we begin the straining process. This is where the curds will separate from the whey as they sit. This step is crucial for achieving the right texture. Too much whey and the cheese becomes too soft. Ancient methods relied on patience here, letting time do the work as the curds settle and drain. Now we let it rest. This is where the magic happens as the curds begin to firm and the whey separates clearly. Ancient shepherds would have done this under the sun. Patience was key to achieving the right consistency. You'll know it's ready when the curds feel slightly drier and more defined under your touch. Now we transfer the curds to a clean bowl. This helps separate them fully from the remaining whey. Seasoning with coarse sea salt is a traditional step. It enhances flavor and helps preserve the cheese naturally. This salt was likely used by ancient people too. Simple, natural, and deeply flavorful. For extra flavor, we can add some dried herbs like thyme or oregano. These were sometimes used in ancient cheese-making traditions. These herbs not only add aroma, but also help with preservation, just like salt did earlier. This is a simple, natural way to enhance the cheese. No fancy ingredients needed. Now we place the curds back into the cheesecloth and press them with a weight, because this helps remove more whey and firm up the cheese. This step is important for shaping the cheese and giving it a denser texture, much like ancient methods would have done. Over the next hour or two, the cheese will become firmer, just like it would have in biblical times. Now that the curds are firm, it's time to shape them, just like ancient shepherds would have done by hand. This simple shaping helps the cheese hold its form and prepares it for storage in a cool, dry place. And there you have it, from a wholesome, biblical-style cheese that's ready to be enjoyed or stored for future use.